mistake. Boy, I won't make that again. Never let up close. So, it's mama too. This dedication, boy, I want the drama too. And I ain't it all, but I grill it and step over you like Tyron Lue. Quick pause, but this music industry be like a 12, but I could cop a few new with the highest view. I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These gon' wear a disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing as real as the same when you chase your dream. No, you just gotta open your eyes.
Welcome to Dodger Stadium. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. It's been quite a series so far, and the excitement's only ramping up as we get ready for Game 5.
Yeah, Boo, the only negative here today is that the series is going to come to an end. As fun as it's been, I wish it could go on a few more games. And the way these teams have battled each other, and with some of the amazing moments we've seen in getting to this point, I think we're in for a great one here in Game 5.
Hard to imagine it won't be a classic, Siggy. I'm ready to see what surprises are waiting for us. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now, and pitching in this game, Shohei Ohtani.
Really labored his last time out. 4+ innings, wasn't able to qualify for the win, but fortunately got a no decision and didn't take a loss. We'll see if he can get in the W column today.
All right, ready to go here, and stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott. Fastball in for a strike. So Game 5 is underway.
First pitch, 7:05.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. One up, one down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Fouled off left side. Good eye in that spot. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Batting third, shortstop Trey Turner.
Here's Trey Turner. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And that one wrapped foul. Two down, nobody on. This to third. A dive, he's got it. To his knee, the throw on the money. Nice play.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
Back here in L.A. and on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Freddie Freeman, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Here's the Dodgers lineup now.
Right fielder,
All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Alex Call in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. One down, base is empty. And that misses. 2-1. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Gets a piece and stays alive. In the air, third base side of the mound. Boom. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting third, catcher Will Smith.
2 down, bases empty. The batter now will be Will Smith. Smith recently taking home Player of the Month honors. Hard hit left side. Tosses across the first, and they get the out on Smith. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Scoreless after 1. The pivotal Game 5 of the division series. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
In the dirt, 1-0. This one a win or go home game. For one side, you keep the World Series dream alive. For the other, the season is over. It makes for some tense gripping action. That's a strike, and the count 1-1.
This is that time of the year when it comes down to this final ball game, and there's a sense of relief knowing that you've worked hard all season. You're either going to continue on in your pursuit of a World Series, or you're going to go home and get some much-needed rest.
Fouls one off. 2-2. That's inside. And there's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
So here is Bryce Harper. That one fouled off. Harper matched a homer in his last game. Harper goes 6 feet 3 inches, hitting 5th in today's lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Puts it away for the out.
Batting 6, center fielder Harrison Bader.
So here's Bader now. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. There's a strike. Singy, is this more common today? Guys really only succeeding against pitchers throwing from a specific side?
I think it's because you just don't get a very long trial period anymore. I mean, with the analytics and the numbers, teams are looking for instant success with the lineups that they construct. So if you don't figure it out quickly against certain types of pitchers, you're just not going to get those opportunities.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Call makes the grab. 2 down.
Batting 7, third baseman Alec Bohm.
And now it's Alec Bohm. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in this decisive Game 5. Hit on the ground to short. Betts slings it across, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. Now to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Bottom of the inning. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Singing Game 5 an elimination spot, and the spotlight is focused on this guy.
Everybody looks to the star players in big games like this, and this is what you get paid for. Time to come through.
Luzardo back to work. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the catch, and there's one down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pages. Swung on, belted. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Sliced hard but foul. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Bader should have it. 2 away.
Batting 7. Shortstop, Mookie Betts.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Betts. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Next offering upstairs. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gap.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We played 2 full. We're tied, 0-0. Well, here we go, top of the third, scoreless game. And here's the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
And another ball. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Just missed.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. And now it's filled up.
3-2.
Up the middle. Betts up with it to first. And 1 away in the top of the third.
Batting 9th, right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there. point, gone. He hammers one out to center, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 1-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So the batting order turns over. And now here is Bryson Stott. He's 0 for 1. Climb the ladder with that fastball. Strike one. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Brandon Marsh. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Corrals it, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. So there it is. The crew chief has made the decision, and they're going to delay the game. The weather just too much to keep playing right now.
Well, hopefully the break isn't too long. I think this could pass through pretty quickly, Boog, but I'm no weatherman. I do know this. These pitchers want to be able to stay in the game, so we'll see.
Welcome back, and we have good news. The tarp is off the field, the weather is cleared, and we're about ready to resume play. Jesus Luzardo back on the mound after the delay, and stepping in to face him, Tommy Edman. That's off the mark, and 1-1. Just missed. On the ground, right side. Stott over to first in time. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Batting ninth, third baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. Late with the swing there.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
That's off the inside corner, and the count is 1-1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Castellanos moves on it. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. Popped out and foul ground first time through. Smoked on the ground a second. In plenty of time to first. Inning over. Dodgers down in order, and it remains 1-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, on to the 4th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Turner. Right through there for a strike. And that's through there for a strike. 0-2 now.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Ball one there. Another 1-2. In the air out towards right center. Call on the move to the gap. Makes the grab. And there's one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. There's the strike.
No, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Base is empty, one away here in Game 5 of the NLDS. Now one
ball,
missed.
2 strikes.
Fastball almost got him there.
I got 3-2.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
One gone, runner at first. Here is Bryce Harper. In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Out to center. Paez in position. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder Harrison Bader.
And now Bader up to the plate. Flied to right his first time. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Out to short, bats up with it. They take the force out, 3rd out. Phillies strand 1, but they lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Alex Call. And that one fouled off. Luzardo ready to fire now. Just missed. That 2. Fly ball. That's out to center. Bader makes the play, and there's 1 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Will.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Grounded out his first time. And And that's a little bit high. And that is ball one. Right through there for a strike. Home team down a run here in this decisive game 5. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Got him. And 2 away now. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He popped out to the catcher his first time up.
Shohei Ohtani.
That one drifts inside. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Two outs. Cut out and miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Dodgers go down quietly. They trail here 1-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Ohtani back to work. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Hernandez makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting catcher, JT Realmuto.
It'll bring up JT Realmuto. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Realmuto, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2010. Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first in time, and Realmuto is out.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. He's already homered in this game. Yeah, that's it for a strike. 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering upstairs.
1-1.
And there's a ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
2 down, nobody on. Misses off the plate. 3-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
This is Bryson's stop. That one's in there. That's strike one. Two outs. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
0-2 now. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. One left for Philadelphia, but they still lead it 1-0. The pivotal Game 5 of the division series. At the plate, Andy Pajes. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there. Catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one the other way, and out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And now Teoscar Hernandez 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Time's starting to run out for this offense, isn't it, Boog? I mean, it's not easy to play in a must-win game, especially when you're losing. Their season is on the line, and they know it.
And that one clips the corner. Liner caught it second.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that drops in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Fastball for a strike.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him looking. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They're down 1-0. Top of the 6th inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Brandon Marsh. A little bit high, maybe. Ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Late Trinan preparing to come on if needed. Gratterol also getting ready. That pitch gets the corner, and the count even 1-1. And that one ripped into right. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his back through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Ohtani will depart, and they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break.
Now Now pitching for
Tanner
the
Scott
Dodgers,
on the pitch out of the pen here.
number 66.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for
Tanner
quality pitches out of him
Scott.
right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Turner now. 0 for 2 in this one. That one's in there, 0-1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in Game 5 of the NLDS. Strike 2.
0-2.
Scott checks the runner, and he dives back in safely. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Runner at second, nobody out. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a
1
little
ball, 2
bit.
strikes to count.
Got it. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. One out, a runner at second here in this decisive Game 5. The next offering misses, and now it's even 1-1. Pickoff move to second. March back on a dive. And now 2 balls and a strike. Fastball is outside. Hit in the air, center field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Here comes
Now
Bryce
batting,
Harper.
the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
2 outs with a runner at third. Not close with that one. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Phillies 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
In for a strike. 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider
Now
right
that
there.
is
And that's gonna be the
third
last, but
baseman,
that's a tough
Miguel
one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
And the batter now, Miguel Rojas. Ground ball right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball
Now
out of the
batting,
air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So the lineup flips over. Now a chance for Freddie Freeman. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Freeman hits it in the air. Bader should have it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound. Late Trinan.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Blake Trinan.
Here's the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Center fielder, Harrison Bader.
First pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
And a sweeper misses for a ball. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. And another ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk.
Now
And
batting,
guy
third
at the plate
baseman,
was not going to help him
Alec
out by swinging at something out of the zone.
And here comes Alec Bohm.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Bader gets his lead at first with nobody out. Bader runs. Swing and a miss. Throw. Save.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
And now it's JT Realmuto has grounded out a couple of times. And ball one. And strike one to the catcher.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one not close. And a count 2-1. Runner at second here, one gone. And that is out of play. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he showed a lot of conviction with the fastball there, not just because of the velocity, but also the ability to command it on the inside part of the plate. The last thing you want to do with 2 strikes is just get too far in there and it gets away and it hits the batter. So when I see a 2-strike fastball bunch up a guy like that, it tells me there's a lot of confidence in that pitch.
So 2 down now, and here is Nick Castellanos. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper.
0-1's the count. That's a ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the late stages of Game 5. This one in the air, right field. Call. Should have this one. Brings it in, and that is that. Phillies strand 1. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Right fielder, Alex. Oh.
On the ground to third. Over to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the second.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Swing and a foul out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. Yeah, that's fouled off.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Bounced up the middle. Stop. Jump throw. And they get the out.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance. Had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned, and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
And next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. To the right side. Stott over to first in time. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Dodgers go down quietly. They still trail 1-0.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Alex Vesia.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
That one is upstairs.
No strike.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Aye.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Marsh in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
1 out. Runner at second. Trey Turner now. The shortstop takes the ball. One out and a runner at second here in Game 5 of the NLDS. Next offering is fouled back. Left field, Hernandez. Drops into the glove. 2 away now.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Now batting, his designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Here comes Schwartz to the plate. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And a swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
That's outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Marsh at second with 2 down. Vesia checks the runner. And he's out. And they got him. That ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Phillies 1 and the Dodgers nothing. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's going to be Andy Pappas.
Andy Pappas.
Luzardo back to work. And that's in for a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at-bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
0-2 is the count.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Teoscar Hernandez getting ready to hit. Just missed. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in this decisive Game 5. Check swing, and he held up. Check swing, called strike.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Turner on the run, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Here's Mookie now, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And strike one to Mookie Betts.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
That one outside, and it's 1-1. Two outs. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit.
Now batting.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Making a move to first. Pinch running here. Esteury Ruiz. Runner first with 2 away. And next for L.A., Tommy Edman. Runner takes off. Ball outside. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
Well, trying to get in the scoring position with a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Brock Stewart.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 41, Brock Stewart.
Now into the game, Ha-Seong Kim. He's in at shortstop.
Number 6.
And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Kyle Schwarber.
The designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
And that's way high. And it's 1-0. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Gavin Stone getting ready to go. Number 70 also throwing. In for a strike. And the count even at 1. Right through there for a strike. That missed inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. Schwarber out of the play. Here's Harper now. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
Nope.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And it's even up. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Inside, and now 3-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Gets to it with a slide. Throw to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there, and of course, the most important part was getting the out.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Harrison Bader. Foul ball. That one down the line, and that's just foul.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
The 0-2.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of Game 5. On the ground, and foul ball. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. Bottom of the ninth coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Yohan Duran.
Now this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes a one-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
Well, one-run game, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman. That one in triple digits. One-run game, bottom 9. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting,
He's 2 outs away. Now the third baseman, Miguel Rojas. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Strike 1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Got him looking. Just one out remaining for the Dodgers.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first two hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated, and then this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. That one to first, down the line, and it's foul. A one-run lead. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. One strike away. Misses inside. Now 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Hard liner. Base hit. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the ninth.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Substitution being made at first. On to pinch run. Dalton rushing.
Dalton rushing.
2 outs. Runner on first. Alex Call steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch just misses.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. A walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
And another ball.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
And that one is lifted in the air. And the Phillies move on. They've got a date in the National League Championship Series.
You win a National League Division Series, you can breathe a little bit as the next one will stretch out to possibly 7 games. I'm sure they don't want to take it that far, but they're just going to be happy to get there. Congratulations.